All right.
All right, we're starting.
I will go for it. Your first lesson for the year.
Yep, all right.
Huzzah. A brand new piece, because I reckon you're getting pretty close to finishing the other ones. Mm-hmm. So I have chosen this one, which I showed you yesterday.
Yep.
But that's okay.
Do you want to tell them why you're picking this one for me?
Yes, I will. So it's a theme from the Unfinished Symphony by Schubert. And the reason I've given you this one is the melody is exclusively in your left hand. Because probably about 90% of the pieces, the melody's in your right hand. But this one, I wanted to mix it up a little bit so you get used to developing more sort of awareness of balance and things. So your left hand's louder than your right.
Okay.
Your right hand in this, in fact, I'll just...
Isn't it actually easier to have your left hand louder there because it's deeper anyway? Because I find the problem is actually making the right hand actually sound above the left.
There is some thing to what you say there, because yes, the bass chords, because like I can hold that chord and it lasts for ages, the strings are longer and thicker and the vibrations, the waveforms wider. You know this from your physics. So it's still actually going. Whereas if I do...
It's still going now too, even though you've taken it off. But it's so
if I do...
Yeah. It doesn't last as long.
Gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't last as long. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You want to be able to do both easily, because sometimes things, you know, the melody might interchange between each hand. The other sort of important aspect of this is with your right hand, with those repeated chords.
Yep.
Now, one of the reasons I chose this is that the chords aren't too tricky, but you want to have that nice light sort of touch. So your left hand will be bigger.
Right.
So you don't want to be belting out those guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So those are the reasons I've given you this one. It's melody in your left hand, melody and accompaniment, but of course the other way round. So your right hand is quieter than your left hand. And just some nice little gentle repeated chords.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So
Death grip. Which I should have death grip.
yes. Yes. A video will be available on that soon. Yes. Good. Okay. Let's check out your left hand first. We'll do the melody.
Okay. Well, it's going to start with G.
Mm-hmm. How do we work that out so fast now? I mean, you're getting pretty quick at all of that.
Well, I know that the line between the two dots on the bass clef is an F.
Great.
So I know that one's a G. But I'm just actually looking at the sharp, the key signature there. So that's got a, that's an F.
Very good.
F, yeah. So is that, it looks like it's in that key of, could be F or D something or other, but it looks like it's in the key of F major. Is that right?
Can't be F major if it's got an F sharp that you've got to play.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hang on a sec. That'll be G.
G major.
Key of G major.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes. Could be G major, or it could be its relative minor, E minor.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't even near D. Right. Okay.
Sort of close to D. That's all right. But
Okay.
your
right.
thought process was right. Yeah. Good. It's
Okay.
G major.
So you were asking me the question because you were wondering if I recognised the key signature, weren't you? Because you were using the idea that often the first note is in the same as the key signature.
Often, but you can't always rely on that.
Yeah.
That's by no means
A definitive rule.
definitive rule. Yeah. Yeah. But usually, like the notes making up the first chord, so you can see there, we've got a G in the bass, we've got a B and a D in the right hand.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll just circle those dudes. Those three notes make up a G tonic triad, GBD, which is the first three notes of your arpeggio if we add the G in at the top.
Oh, so we're going to be doing arpeggios, except that these have to be different hands.
Those will be different hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. And if you look at the last
So what do you call it again?
chord,
A tonic triad, was it?
tonic triad, because it's in G major and it uses the first, third, and fifth note of the scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is your basically like your arpeggio.
Right.
1, 3, 5, 8. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
All right. Okay. So you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. So
Yes.
I'll get my head right first. So first finger on
Now,
G.
actually, what we might do first is work out the rhythm. Yeah. Because you've got some dotted notes. So that do there. And you've got that dotted quaver, semi-quaver pattern. Look up there. In fact, put it on there.
Oh,
as well.
that last one there was in Caprice.
Yes,
Caprice?
it is. Yeah. So you've got those dotted notes involved.
Right.
Okay.
This book must have that was Pauline, whatever it was, wasn't it? Must have liked those things because the Caprice had it as well. But anyway, right, okay.
Well, the original composer would have had it in, but if you're arranging it, then you want to keep things as much
Of course.
as similar.
Right, so Pauline didn't actually write these.
No. Well, yes and no. The original piece is by Schubert, and it's originally a symphony for a full symphony orchestra. Right. This has been arranged.
So they play more than just 4 lines.
Oh, yeah. The violins and trumpets and all the rest of it in there. Yep. This has been arranged as a simple version for piano.
Right.
And Pauline Hall's done that.
Right, okay. Right. So these aren't her pieces, they're her arrangements of pieces.
Correct.
Right,
Yep.
okay, I'm with it now.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So if we were going to count the rhythm of the first 2 bars,
Yep.
First of all, how do you want to count it? Do you want to approach it in quavers or crotchets?
Well, quavers are probably going to work better because you've got to essentially go through to there for that one, and then you've got that there, and then you've got this problem here.
Yeah.
Actually, I have no idea how to do that one. That one there's going to be a.
Yep, we'll deal with that when we get there.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. We'll just do separate hands first. Yep.
All right.
Cool. So with
we'll count it to 6 then, essentially.
yeah, basically I would count in your quavers there. Yep. So you'd have, and because the right hand's doing it, that makes it a bit easier. 1 and 2 and 3 and, or if you prefer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll go 1 and
I like 1 and 2 and 3 and because that way it distinguishes where the beats are with the 1, 2, 3. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it doesn't quite have that same authenticity. Well, no, that's not the right word, but it's more accurate perhaps to think of that.
1 and 2 and 3 and.
Let's write those in there. Yep. Okay, so let's have a go with your left hand.
Oh, left hand, right.
Just the first bar. Yep.
So the left hand starts with G. 1. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and.
Yep. Cool. Now, next bar, you're going to bunch up your third finger to get to that F sharp.
Like that.
Yep.
Sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, that is your dotted quaver and your semi-quaver. So your dotted quaver, if you think of chocolate cake, and you divide into quarters.
Yeah.
Your dotted quaver, you're eating 3/4 of the chocolate cake.
Right.
And the semi-quaver is the remaining quarter.
Yeah.
Yep. So the first note in the pairing is longer.
So it's going to be 1 and. Well, no, it can't be 1 hand. It's one and a little bit of the end, isn't it?
Well, it'll go 1 and. That one fits in after the and. You can think of your alligator. Alligator, long, short. So it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay.
So the other one, Caprice with the alligator, had 4 notes in it, though, didn't it?
Yes, the Caprice. Should go back. Yep. Go Go back to your purple one.
Right, so that's the alligator there. Oh no, it did have the same
exactly
sort of
the same.
thing. Okay. And it was alligator. Oh, it was whole alligator
Yeah,
for the whole
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
It was a dotted quaver and a semiquaver.
Right.
So
1, 2, 3,
alligator,
4.
alligator.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So we were subdividing that down into
4.
semiquavers.
Right. So I need to do the same sort of thing here.
So you can, when you're learning it, you can think of 3 semiquavers on that F and then a semiquaver on the G.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Alligator.
Yep.
Alligator.
But then you run into sort of problems with the counting for the rest of it, because you probably don't want to be counting semiquavers all the way through
Right.
the rest, because you're going to get too bogged down.
Well, this one here is actually probably easy enough, because I can just do that at the same time, play that one and that one with that one there.
So what's going to happen is this G will come in after that note in your right hand.
Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. So does this one here, does the A come in after that one there? So if this one comes in after that,
Yep.
it's coming in between those two, right?
Yep.
Is this one still in line with that
Yes.
one, or is that?
Yes. So you've got 1 and 2 and 3. So on beat 2, the A lines up with the C and the D.
Right.
At the start of that bar, you've got 1 and 2.
Okay.
Alligator. But we're not going to subdivide into semiquavers.
Yeah.
So we're going to go 1 and that one sneaks in after.
Right.
2 and 3 and.
Okay. So I'm probably best to actually think about it in terms of this one here then. If it's just sneaking in after that, I can just do a quick down and then.
You'll probably find that easier to do with both hands.
Yeah.
In fact, let's try that. We're just going to do together, right, left, together. That might be a good way to think of it. So go for your F sharp. So you're going to go together, right, left, together. Yep. I'll put that in. So it's together, right, left, and then together. Together, right, left, together.
Oh, I see.
Yep. So it's together,
Yeah.
right, left, just.
Oops.
That's
Hello?
it.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Cool. Okay, so let's play your left hand.
Just a matter of interest. That speed I was playing those out, is that Allegro Moderato?
No, go wee bit faster.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Allegro Moderato is sort of fast and lively. Moderato is moderate speed, so it's like fast but not ridiculously fast. It's not fast but not too fast.
A bit faster than what I was doing it. But that's right, I'll learn to play it slow first.
Absolutely right. Yep.
All right, okay.
Okay, so we're going to do first 2 bars for your left hand.
Okay, so it's going to be...
So go for left. Your other left.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, only left-handed one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, right.
Yes. So that's the harder hand. 1 and...
Oh, 1 and...
Then have your 4th finger lined up on that one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
1D. Yep. 5-finger position there one.
Right. So it's 1 and 2 and 3
and now bunch up your 3rd finger. The F sharp.
1
And sneak in that G. 2 and 3.
and...
And
Do I have have to unbunch or?
Nope, 3 will still be on that one. So you're good.
Oh, because that's
Yeah,
sharp, right?
yeah,
there.
yep. 1
and
sneak in the G.
2. No,
1 and 2.
2.
And then you've got a slight stretch down for that D.
Must be D4.
And just climb straight up. And just throw in your F sharp in there. Yep. 1 and 2 and
3
and very good.
Right.
I'm going to check out the next line as well. Just set that up so you can see that one. Okay, next line. Notice anything about the rhythm?
The rhythm.
Till that point.
So the rhythm, it's not related to the hands, is it? But it's okay.
It's your length of the notes.
Yeah.
Patterning
Well, they
of
look-
the lengths.
It looks sort of similar.
Yeah, it's more than similar.
No, it's not.
It's
Because
exactly
that
the
was
same.
sharp.
Aha! The rhythm can be thought of separately from the melody. So the
okay.
rhythm is your patterning of long, short notes and rests.
Okay, all right, in that case, it's the same.
Yeah, yep. And your melody, of course, is the actual pitches involved. Yep. So yeah, here in the second line, rhythm's the same, melody is different.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's the same on the first bar.
First bar is exactly the same.
And that's
And
actually
then-
everything shifted up by 1.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
F-
yeah,
that's- That would be F sharp normally.
That would be your normal
that was
G.
F sharp.
That's F sharp.
And that's now G
G
sharp.
sharp. Yep.
Right.
So the pattern's gone.
And that's all up by 1.
Yep.
So is that.
Yep.
So is that.
Yeah.
And that's up as well.
Yep.
So is that.
Well spotted.
And that's
Easy
a new
peasy.
note.
And that's just an extra one added in. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's try your second line.
So we're
So
still
back
set
to
with
your thumb.
there.
Yep.
So it's going to be
1 and 2 and
and
3.
3
And- Good. Now, go over with your thumb to that middle black key.
sorry, over the thumb.
Sorry,
over
over with your third finger. Over
Oh,
your thumb.
right.
Yep. And 3 to your G sharp. Yep.
Right. So it's going to be
1
and 2 and no, it's
No,
2.
no.
This is 2, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
2.
You can think of 1
1
and 2. You could maybe count it like that.
Oh,
1 and 2.
That's
Yep.
good actually. That works.
Yep.
1 and 1 and 2.
And 2.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1
1
and
and 2
cool. I'll put that in there.
and
So
3 and then we go down to 1 and 1 and 2 and actually I'm not sure that, no, that's not right.
Can we try that just from there again? Just your G sharp. 3 on G sharp.
So it's there, so it's
1
and
and
2 and so let's have to go back down
Yep.
to there. I think.
Cool.
And
now what's your key
and-
signature? 3
and
we both forgot. Shocking. It's G
Oh, G
sharp.
sharp.
Hey, there we go. Because it's
Because
the
it was
G
just
sharp
at the start.
at the start. That's right. There we go. Fung
That's
that
nasty.
lead in. Hey.
1 that is third finger, isn't it? Third finger?
So that'll be your second finger, that
Second
one.
finger, right, okay.
Yep.
So it's 1 and
Yeah. So that'll be 1 and 2 and 3.
that's have to be
and-
third finger, not second finger, because I need the extra fingers there.
Yeah, so it'll be 3.
Yeah,
2,
I thought you said it was 2. Right. So it's-
No, that'll be 3. So same as you
Yeah.
did there. Yeah.
So it's 1 and
And
2 and 3, and 1, and 2, 1.
Yeah, you can just count that normally.
1 and 2 and 3.
And stretch 2 there.
And
Yep.
yeah, that's the end.
Yep,
Yeah.
cool. We'll do one more line.
And then we go. So we're going up to
One more bar, actually.
So we're going up to there. 1 and 2 and 2 and 3
and then you go, oh, I like this piece because basically
it's the
the
same
rest
as
of
you're
it
studying.
is the same, apart from a little.
Okay, so is it basically just
Oh,
it's
actually,
like
no,
a repeat
that's
back on
even
top
the same
of
thing. Yeah, no, it's right through, and then you just got your chord at the end.
it? Okay.
Yay! Good. All right, we're gonna play that through from the top.
With both hands or one hand?
Nope, just your left hand.
Okay.
Left hand.
So
Slightly small. If we can get all of that.
when you say play from the top, we're going to go right to the end, you mean?
Just to the
Just to
first bar of the third line.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's go all of that in.
Okay. So it's going to be 1 and so 1 and
2
oh no, yeah, okay, 1 and 2
and
and 3
and bunch up your third finger.
to there.
Yep.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and
2
2
and 3.
3.
You might be thinking here.
Oh, you say
yeah,
it
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay,
So
1
1 and
and
2
2 and 3 and
now third finger goes over.
2.
That's looking good. G sharp.
So,
Yep.
yes, 1
and
1 and 2 and 3 and
and just back to your A for that. So go for your second finger in there.
right,
Yep.
right, yeah.
Yep. And then
And then 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and
2. That's right, yeah. 2
and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
very good. So
right.
cool. Okay, well done. The right hand is heaps easier.
Well,
Heaps.
it'd have to be.
Heaps easier.
Yeah.
Whew, he says. Thank goodness for that. All right. So you can see that there. Okay, let's check out your right hand.
Okay, so it's going to be presumably that.
3.
1 and 2 and 3 and
Then
we go
just
to
changing one note.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
Then you're back to that
1
one.
and 2 and 3 and
1
1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
right notes. Just check your fingers.
3 and 2.
Yep.
1.
That's right.
Yes, that's that one shifted up, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Mm.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1
Yep.
and 2 and 3 and oh, okay. 1 and and 3 and.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Good. Cool. Well done. Now with your right hand, overhead camera on. You're doing pretty nicely there actually. Just think of keeping a really loose sort of wrist. So you don't want to be keeping everything here. I'm getting sort of very edgy with the sound.
Right.
So you just keep your wrist quite sort of loose when you do it. It's not that you want to be going seesawing up and down, but just really easy, sinking down and letting the key come up really easily. That's right. And because you want that to be softer than your left hand, think of the key speed as being a little bit slower. So I'm not making everything slower. So I'm still doing that, but my key speed is slightly slower into the key and slower to let the key come up. So you're not doing.
I'm with you, right?
Yeah. So it's like you're. See that? Yeah. Squishing in like that, rather than going But imagine that slow in, and when you bring your finger or lighten the weight, you just feel that come up really easily. In fact, do that on your arm. Just that sort of.
Well, it's full of muscle.
Okay, so you want to feel a slower push in and a slower release. So you're not going like that.
Yeah, that's staccato, isn't it?
That's staccato.
Okay.
Yep.
So as a staccato, does your finger come off the key, does it?
Yes, I would say.
Okay.
I mean, you can see mine's not coming up very far. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Well, technically, I suppose I could actually just rest my finger on the key.
Yeah.
So
That's what I've always done.
I'm not actually taking it right off.
That's why I asked the question, because I've always left my fingers on the keys and just.
It's probably better if there's a slight detachment,
Right.
but it depends on the context. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. But for this, yeah, you want to feel slow in, slow off. So it's like you. So if you watch how fast the key is coming up, it's not like that.
Okay, so
And that'll help get it nice and quiet. Yep, that's right. Just nice and loose. Lovely. Cool. Great. All right. We're going to try a bit together. Huzzah. Uh-oh, he says. Let's try the first bar. We're just going to try the first 2 bars together.
Okay.
We'll just do 1 bar at a time.
So it's 1. Oh, hang on a sec. What are we doing there?
That's right. You're just adding in your 4th finger. You don't need to.
Well, we get ahead of time. 1 and 2 and 3 and
good.
1 and 1 and.
Just while you pause there, maybe your right hand changes at that point.
Oh, right.
Yep,
Okay.
just do 2 and 3.
1
And
so it's 1 and up, isn't it?
yeah, so 1 and 2.
So it's 1 and
So okay, so you play
1
and on the G.
1 and 2
and
3 and
great, keep going.
1 and 1
Yep.
and
2
and 3 and oops and 1 and 2 and 3 and
Good, well done. Now already you're actually starting to get that different weighting. So your right hand was quieter than your
Yeah,
left hand.
I wasn't sure I was getting that softer in here though, because that was what I was trying to focus on there. But
Yeah, that's probably, I'm going to focus on coordination first, and then I'm going to refine my dynamic balance.
okay, so split into two, right?
Second
okay,
round,
yeah,
yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
okay.
So one thing at a time. Get
Right.
your rhythm and coordination sussed,
Yeah.
and then you can work on your right hand
Okay.
quieter. A couple of techniques to help get your right hand quieter, but a good one for this might actually be the pretend play. It'll feel really weird. So you're playing the right hand, but you're not making any sound.
Right.
So you could try that. But yeah. So it's
Pretty hard to do it without making a sound.
Yeah. First things first,
Right.
get your left hand rhythm.
Okay.
Get your right hand comfortable. Your right hand was pretty good with all those chords anyway. Work on your coordination,
Yep.
and then you can think of that dynamic sort of layer after that.
Right.
And actually, they've been very specific in the music as well, because they have got at the start, if I can highlight it, way, right hand, P, left hand, MF.
All right. Okay.
Yep. So you can differentiate, like in the music, rather than just having like a F in the middle or whatever, which would mean sort of the whole thing's kind of loud.
Right.
You can differentiate and be really specific.
Okay.
So there, yes, right hand is soft, left hand is loud.
Right.
Yep.
And that's meant to go all the way through, is it?
Yes.
So if you're doing it like that, if you wanted it to change, would you then go, P here or something? Then?
You could do that. Yep.
Right.
The music tells you anyway, because the melody is always in the left hand, and you want to bring out that melody through. So just sort of common sense look at it would.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd pick that.
Alrighty.
Yep. Good stuff.
That's me, is it?
Cool. Yeah. Well
Right.
done.
All right, thank you.
That actually won't take you very long at all. That's good.
Right.
Cool.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. No worries.